Hello and welcome back to Life is Like a Game Show. We're here at our big money game. My name is Max Pygraves and I have Richard. We have Bob off in the isolation booth. Are you ready to play for 20,000 pounds, Richard?
Of course. Had a big win. I'm ready. Let's go for it.
All right. You know how the game works. You know the rules. I'm going to put 20 seconds up on the clock. I'm going to ask you 5 questions. You're going to give me an answer to each of them.
All right.
All right, we're going to get the 20 seconds on the clock, and here we go. Name something you take with you to the beach.
Towel.
Name the first thing you buy in a supermarket.
Bread.
A food often stuffed.
Chicken.
Any famous snooker player.
Hurricane Higgins.
And name an outdoor ball game.
Tennis.
All right, let's go to the board.
Hot work, isn't it? There you go. Let's see if you're on your way to 1,000 pounds, eh? Name something people take with them to the beach. You said a towel, and the survey said 18. The first thing you buy in a supermarket, you said bread, and the answer to that was 28. A food often stuffed, you said chicken, and that was the top marks. That was 58. Yeah. We said any famous snooker player, you said Hurricane Higgins, and the score for that was 14. And then we said an outdoor ball game, you said tennis, and the survey said 11. So you got 131. Pretty good. Go back there.
Pretty good score.
Not bad. Not bad.
Now we're gonna clear the board here, and we're gonna bring out Bob. Let's make sure that Bob does not see the answers. Hello there, Bob.
Hello.
All right, here's how this is going to work. It's a little bit more difficult. I'm going to put 25 seconds on the clock. I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions that I asked Richard. If you get any of them wrong, you're going to hear the double buzzer sound, and you're going to try again. And I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, let's go. Name a food you take with you. Oh, excuse me. Wow. No, that's wrong. I cannot read my own cue cards. Excuse me. I'm going to try that again. Yes. Name something, not a food. Name something you take with you to the beach.
Turkey.
Name the first thing you buy at a supermarket.
Turkey.
Name a food often stuffed.
Turkey.
Name any famous snooker player.
Hurricane.
Pass. And an outdoor ball game. Time. All right, let's go to the board.
Clear the board.
Let it play the whole time through.
Hello, Bob. It's nice to see you sober. And now you've got 20 seconds on the clock. It will not start until I've asked you the first question. You're in a pretty good position. So if you get it right, you could walk away with a big lot of money. When you hear this, it means that the question has been answered. So we will ask you to do it again. Okay? All right. We're starting from now. All ready? All set?
Yes, yeah.
Name something people take with them to the beach.
Turkey.
The first thing you buy in a supermarket.
Turkey.
A food often stuffed.
Turkey.
Any famous snooker player.
Hurricane Higgins.
Let's try again. Any famous snooker player. Your time is up. Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
You've got a chance here of making 1,000 pounds in 2 weeks. 2 weeks in Turkey. And I said to you, name something people take with them to the beach. You said, the answer was, the first thing you buy in a supermarket. The answer was, and the survey gave you a food often stuffed, you said.
The food often stuffed, and you said a turkey, and the survey said 21. Excellent work, Bob.
We said. And unfortunately, you
All
didn't
right,
beat the
we
clock,
can
but I'll tell
cut
you
it.
what.
We can cut it for sure. Welcome, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. This is a special Thanksgiving blooper episode of Life is Like a Game Show here on the W2M Network. I am one of your wonderful hosts for this evening, Brian Espinoza. I am not actually Max Bygraves. That was the original host of Family Fortunes. I am here with Eric Watkins, who is impersonating a contestant named Richard. And as always, your friend and mine as well, Mr. Jonathan Nielsen, who gave us the great pleasure of delivering us some Thanksgiving turkey. Unfortunately, due to the holidays and some personal things, Harry Broadhurst will not be seen tonight.
Bob Johnson. Oh, that guy was right.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Well, I already feel gimmick infringed with the introduction, but I have a feeling that's going to be a theme of tonight's episode. So,
If you
Yeah.
don't know that gimmick infringement is a thing on this network, then I got one game show to reference. Visual clip.
oh,
You don't know Jack.
Oh God, why? So tonight we aren't talking about anything in particular. It's Thanksgiving, and what's always on the TV on Thanksgiving? Game shows, right?
And
more
football.
importantly, game shows and football. And what do they like to put on into football games before the game shows come back on? The game show bloopers. So tonight we're just going to kind of bullshit around. We're going to talk about some of our favorite bloopers of all time. As you can see, we've gotten the appropriate one out of the way with the Family Fortunes, the UK equivalent of Family Feud, and the infamous turkey incident.
you did it to me again!
Yeah, so fun fact on that. The sound isolation did not work 100% effectively,
How about
and
chicken?
and he heard chicken. Well, actually, Bob heard chicken backstage, and was like, started thinking, and he came up with turkey, and it just so happened that in a weird universe, the first three questions had a plausible answer of turkey. So he rolled with turkey, thinking that would be a good answer for one of the three questions.
And it was a good answer for three of them.
And it was a funny answer for three of them. It was only good for the food often stuffed, which gained him 21 points. Apparently, Brits like to stuff chickens. Who knew?
Well, I mean, some good stuffed chicken. I happen to know a couple very nice British folk. Chicken, duck, I mean, every ingredient in the turducken is up for grabs.
Speaking of turducken, I it's been a while since I've had one of those. Difficult as hell to make.
I've had one.
I've had one myself. Again, hard to get right,
Yes.
but delicious when you do.
So,
I got one. I got one for you guys.
you got a clip?
Uh-oh.
I don't got a clip. I got a still because, Brian, I think you were with me when we saw this episode of Jeopardy with Alex Trebek happen. Show him the category board, please.
Oh, God. I remember that.
Hey, I just bet you.
This is crazy.
But
Here's-
here's my number.
So call me.
May be, note being quotation marks. And
Yeah, we went there.
yeah, that was the thing.
But they do that all the time, just like a couple of weeks ago, the last two categories. Ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd. They love to troll, and it's perfect when they execute it. I saw those, and I immediately just busted out laughing.
Yeah, but they executed across all six.
Rare when they do it across all six.
Since we're speaking of Jeopardy, I have a and the weekend and just music in general. I got a good one. If you would cue the clip, please, Mr. Producer.
One
not
moment,
gonna
if
be
you so
monetized.
desire. Yeah, for anybody, again, if you want to send your hate mail about this video not being monetized and helping the network grow, send that hate mail to s.garmer@gmail.com.
You can, however, direct your compliments about our blooper episode to myself at the Andesian on Twitter. Eric is at Squid Sportshead, and of course, Jonathan is at JTN 2002.
All right,
yes,
got it.
Johnny Gilbert. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Finally, Johnny Gilbert performs today's hits. You have to name the performer more closely associated with the tune. Kevin, start.
Johnny Gilbert performs today's hits for 200.
All right, go, Johnny.
You're far from plastic. Talk about getting blasted. I hate these blurred lines.
Terry,
Who's Robin Thicke?
correct.
Johnny Gilbert performs today's hits for 400.
If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. Oh, 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 oh.
Kevin,
It was Beyonce.
right.
Johnny Gilbert 600.
I got the eye of the tiger dancing through the fire, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar.
Tucker,
Who's Katy Perry?
yes.
Johnny Gilbert for 800.
Ducks say quack and fish go blub and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say?
Kevin,
It was Elvis.
yes.
Johnny Gilbert 1000.
My
I'm
favorite
beginning
one.
to feel like a rap god. Rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. Back nod.
Terry,
Who's Kanye West?
no.
No, you
Tucker.
fool.
Eminem.
Eminem
Yes.
is right, and I'm willing to make a prediction right now that by this time tomorrow there will be hundreds of thousands of tweets out there about Johnny.
Johnny, we love you.
Oh,
love ya.
Johnny, we love you.
Speaking of Jeopardy and rap,
My favorite one out of that has to be the Eminem one, though, right?
Oh.
Like, all my people from the front to the back nod, back nod.
Nod. See, you
Ugh.
couldn't even do.
Can you just send it to the producer so the producer can
I
do the
did.
thing? Oh, is this producer doing the
yeah,
thing?
don't give it a don't share me.
No, this isn't the producer.
No, that
doing
is
the-
no, that's you. You're lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you. Let Eric pull the. Just put him in the
Yeah,
chat.
you pull
and-
them up. There's weird audio when you do it from my end.
Yeah. There we go. Plus, you
Stay
use
mad,
light
they
mode, and I
still
don't know how
nameless,
you
but
can
we
do that.
still hood famous. Yeah, we still hood famous. I'm not too good at it, but I was getting into it.
So there is nothing greater on the internet today than Alex Trebek busting out his MC skills. The Jeopardy host gave his best interpretation of some modern hip-hop anthems during the Let's Rap Kids category. Let's just go ahead and take a moment to revel in Alex Shakespearean delivery. You're welcome in advance.
Started from the bottom,
Hold
now
on,
we're
I got a-
here.
I got a
Started
better
from the
video for
bottom, now
this.
the whole team here.
Oh, you got another one? A better one?
I got a better one for this that isn't us stealing a thing from Billboard.
See,
Hey,
this is why he
credible
should be
news
the one
source.
looking up stuff.
Credible news source. Come on.
Artist as
Yes, credible news source.
Let's-
They could get us a copyright infringement.
Exactly.
We do gimmick infringement, not copyright infringement.
Yeah, bad enough we've got shows on hiatus. Do you really want to deprive all of the YouTubers of this greatness for a week or two?
By the way, anybody watching live, chime in with your clips.
Yeah,
Rap,
which by the
kids.
way, before we
Julia?
get into Jeopardy, Alex rapping, hey viewer, do you want to help me tell the folks where we're at the moment?
Of course. I mean, right now, if you just so happen to be doing nothing ahead of tomorrow and you're watching us live on Facebook at W2M Network, thank you. Live on Twitch, twitch.tv/W2Mnet, thank you. Live on Twitter, twitter.com/W2M Network.
Thank you.
And Twitter.com/W2M-Lilags, Lilags.
Thank you. And for those of you who are wanting to take your podcast in the oral variety,
Oral, not oral. Family.
how did I don't even want to know how I got a monkey for that, but you know what? Fucking I'll take it. It's the holidays. If you take your podcasts in the oral persuasion, you can find us online. I can't. I'm throwing in the towel. I can't even finish the gimmick.
See, this is what you get. Stitcher,
hold on. Is this a Jonathan trying to do the bit?
Stitcher, Spreaker, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. Here, guess what?
You missed a couple.
Damn you!
Spotify is after.
Hey, I went through as many as I can remember.
Stitcher, Spreakers, Podbean, Podcast, Castbox, Google Pods, Apple Pods, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I feel like I'm only missing one.
Overcast, not podcast.
Hey, I got half of them. For me, that's good.
Was that it? Was it only Overcast?
Yeah, Stitcher, Spreaker, Podbean, Castbox, Overcast, Apple Pods, Google Pods, iHeartRadio. You name it, we're on it.
Holy crap, I almost have them all memorized. Jesus Christ, what is this network doing to me?
I am an Apple person personally.
All right. Get your Apple phone out of our face here. Again, us here at the W2M network, we may not be able to be bought, but we could damn sure be rented.
Or in some cases, there are some people who can't be bought, but they're not willing to negotiate. But that's beside the story. Wait, what was I talking about?
On with the clip.
Wait a minute. I just infringed on like 2 of your gimmicks there. You're right. This is going to be a gimmick infringing night. Anyways, on to Alex Trebek rapping.
I'll take Let's Rap Kids for 200, please.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Lily.
What is Drake?
Good. Back to you, Julia.
Let's Rap for 600, please.
Buy a chopper and have a doctor on speed dial, I guess. Mad City. Julia.
Who is Kendrick Lamar?
Right.
Let's Rap for 800, please.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Young Money Militia, and I am the commissioner. You don't want to start wheezy because the F is for finisher. Alex.
Who is Kanye West?
No. Lily.
Who's Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne, yeah.
Let's Rap for 400, please.
They mad, they ain't famous. They mad, they still nameless, but we still hood famous. Yeah, we still hood famous. Julia?
Who is Kanye West?
Yes, and I hope I don't get an email from him. Go.
Let's Rap for 1,000.
Panda, 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 panda. Lily.
Who is Designer?
Designer, yes, and that takes you up to 2,600. I was just getting into this rap thing. I'm not too good at it, but I was getting into it. We'll come back in a moment.
Good old college championship.
Wait, maybe I also point out. I would like to point out. Thank you, College Championship, for still using the rock and roll theme.
Agreed. Wait. Alex, we love you. We hope you're looking down on us smiling at that. We had to give you a little shout out tonight.
Yes.
Wait, this is Lifeline Game Show. We don't give thumbs up and down here.
What the shit are you trying to do?
That's a sideways.
Reject circles.
It's a. I'll take reject circles for 400, Alex.
I don't know. I mean, if you're trying to do a sideways, you got to get the positioning just right because you really have to go in at just the perfect angle to get nice and deep there.
Speaking of hosts flubbing shit.
Yes.
What, please? We throw it to the pyramid and the legend Dick Clark.
have, you're stuck with it. That's highly unusual. Milk and cookies, may I burrow that? I don't have any idea what that might be. Quiet, please, Men of Steel. We have a Mystery 7 in the game today, and they're all taking bets. By the way, did you see the other day when we did the blooper thing and they had the 1950H car I gave away and said I transposed the numbers, and they all say I'm going to do it again. I will not. If you get the Mystery 7, you'll win a brand new 1986 automobile. Not bad. I didn't say 1968. They're back there taking bets on me.
That was a pretty good year for cars, though.
It was a
68.
terrific year. The reason I said 58 the last time was I figured there was jokes about the backseat of a 58 Chevrolet.
That's
and
because
all
you
of that.
still look like you did in 1958. That's why. You're in a time warp. And that's the last nice thing I'm going to say to you.
I know, you want to lull me into complacency, and then bam, you have the roadies. Dullsville, it started in Greece. Inside TV, metal telepathy. I'm sorry, I did what you would normally do. Take 2 tablets. We have a Mystery 7 in the game, and good people, if you find that and get 7 out of 7, one of the contestants will win a brand new 1968 automobile. I think that's twice. You know what?
Poor Dick Clark.
I should get her out here. There's a woman who works behind this thing who says, you know, you're going to call that 1968, aren't you? Like you did 1958. And I said, what do you think? I'm some kind of a Dumbo? We started the blooper season this time with the one I did. I'm sorry. It is 1986. Anyway, folks, where's the car?
Yeah, so I'm sure Dick Clark will agree with me, but I'm kind of stuck with the following puzzle. I think makes a lot of sense for the kind of people that we're stuck with tonight.
People, your time starts now. A group of pill pushers?
Ready. This is Wheel of Fortune, Joe!
Good night, everyone. Thank you. This is Wheel of Fortune, Joe.
A group of will wishes.
A group of well-wishers.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Unfortunately, Harry cannot be there, or cannot be with us due to some personal reasons. And we are a group of well-wishers here on Life is Like a Game Show. We wish him the best of luck with the situation that he and his folks are dealing with at the moment.
To infringe on a gimmick that I have used myself on the kickoff, we here may not be a family show, or a family network for that matter, but we will always be a family-first network.
Unlike the next clip. Just roll it right from the right.
Has its drawbacks. Every time we make love, he expects me to clean
his weapon.
But hey. Sometimes that's the best part, especially when it's done properly. That's all I'm saying.
By the way, by the way, you do know who that was giving that answer out, right? No, we're not. First of all, yes, the guy that just said clean his weapon and made a dick joke is Rondell Sheridan, a.k.a. the dad from That's So Raven on the Disney Network, because that's what his claim to fame was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the host of that show.
Michael Berger?
If you're wearing headphones, I highly recommend turning your volume down. Because, yes, that was the one, the only. Of course, he cuts me off right when I'm gonna.
Ahem.
There we go. Yes, that was the one, the only, Michael Berger!
See, I can't do like I did when I paid homage to Justin Tucker. I have to give more of a proper kind of a warning in that
I'm getting
case.
assaulted by paper towel rolls? Did we downsize? We out of bottles?
We might have taken the recycling out the other day.
I'm about to say, what, are y'all cutting down on the budget there? I can't go handing out 1-minute penalties. Jesus.
I'm sorry. It's, you know that's
Off. I forgot that guy is literally back there.
He took the headphones off like that was going to do you any good.
Hey Eric, I got a clip for
that has been a gimmick within the company, within our game show company for God knows how long. That is officially now a W2M gimmick as well.
All gimmicks are welcome here at the W2M network.
I got another Over the Seas clip for you.
Alrighty.
UK show by the name of Catchphrase.
Oh, God!
Oh no! Oh no!
185 you have.
Oh no!
Please take a square. 5 seconds. Here we go. 185. I got 300 for you, Marita.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely not a family show this evening, and we definitely, if you are listening to this in the oral variety, we highly recommend YouTube. This is not an audio-only show this week, folks. I'm sorry. It just isn't.
You're not right. Marita's back in play. Here's a catchphrase. In the bonus, Marita. Can you solve it? Here we go. 5 seconds. Here we go. Marita.
Song and Dance Man.
Song and Dance Man's good. It's not the one. Sean. It's another one.
It's hilarious.
See, this is a normal puzzle here.
Sean. Sorry, Marita.
Long story.
Long story's good. It's not the one.
Cut.
Keep pressing. Marita.
Cut the story short.
Cut 8.
Press again and tell me some more.
Cut a long story short.
No, keep pressing and guessing. What are we looking for? What's the expression? Sean.
To cut a long story short.
Cut a long story short. That's the one we want.
And then this happens.
Here comes the bonus.
You know, you don't need a deep dive this. This clip says it all.
Sean, 5 seconds. Here we go. Sean, you're going to have to speak or run out of time.
I've never been told.
You're right there. You turn.
Ran out of time. Now they're going to reveal the whole thing.
Signal means we've run out of time.
Viewer, don't spoil the next
Marita's
clip.
got 235 pounds. Sean's got 1,295 pounds.
Yeah, you gotta see the end of this one. Just
Oh, no,
for the
no.
payoff.
That's, yeah.
I have 260 pounds in the bonus bank. It's got to be one. I'm going to wipe the board. The first person with the right answer wins 260 pounds. Watch your screens. Concentrate. Here we go. Sean.
Snake charmer.
Marita's got 235 pounds. Sean's
Forgot about
got
that one.
1,555 pounds and wins the game.
Now, our next, our next clip, right? Our next clip. Really, it needs no introduction, but I will introduce it anyways. If you're putting together a top 10, top 3 clip compilation, this is easily number 1 every time. Like, this never gets old. This is a game show blooper that just cannot ever get old.
Ready?
Oh yeah, roll the clip.
did it once, you're going to do it again, aren't you?
Try.
15 seconds, please. During what months of pregnancy does a woman begin to look pregnant?
September.
Something. Oh.
You knew whenever they had to stop the clock on Dawson's Family Feud, something major had to happen. Something.
And this is a condensed version, right?
Luckily, the clock doesn't start until I finish the September, of course. It's so obvious, isn't it? It's kind of embarrassing. You have to reset the clock because I just laughed at her. The rest of that, tell me when you reset to 15.
And now
you ready?
the fun begins.
Good girl.
Okay.
That's your license. Well, just remind everybody. Give me 20. I
Pause.
talk, I'll be gone. Here we go.
Okay.
Good luck. Oh, this.
We have not deep dived this show.
No, we haven't.
Therefore, let me throw a bit of explanation here. Soundproof booth gimmick again.
Yes.
Contestant 2 does not know what just happened. Host has to play dumb to what just happened. Host cannot play dumb to what just happened.
I couldn't play dumb.
I
if that
can't play
happened.
dumb to, yeah, no.
Resume the clip.
This is for luck.
Oh, thank you.
Audience cannot play dumb.
During what months of hold the clock.
Hold the clock. Hold the clock. Hold the clock.
I don't know how to take this.
I'm fine. We'll do it. Here we go.
Fine, we'll do it.
Okay.
During what? I'm sorry, Don, because it is important. There's money involved here, but that's the second. I will.
Okay. I'm trying to
All
concentrate.
right.
Okay.
20. We got the 20. Got the 20 up, have we? Here we go. You're good. Hey, good luck. I told you good luck.
Yeah, I know,
Goodbye.
I know.
Oh, fine. Here we go.
Okay.
Sure. Here we go. First question coming up. Oh God.
can't
Here we
breathe.
go, Doc. No, this is gotta be serious.
I can't hear you, Eric.
September.
She's like, what happened?
Your microphone is having some issues, sir. You're going in and out a lot.
How to take this? Oh man, I feel
There
you
we
just
go.
feel so bad for her just
Oh,
standing up there.
Yeah,
oblivious.
she has no clue what the hell just happened, and freaking Dawson is just he is just gone. He's about as broken as I am at the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry, Don. While you were away, they sang Walter Houston's recording of September song, and it's very emotional to me. I always cry when autumn leaves. Here we go.
He played that off perfectly.
Yes.
Perfectly.
Yes, I'm fine. No, we're fine. We'll be fine. Here we go. Good.
Okay.
Truly.
Okay.
Good luck. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you.
During what month of pregnancy? Come on. Here we go.
I'm dying to hear it.
I'm dying to hear it.
Maybe I should hear it.
No, here we go. Okay. During what month of pregnancy does a woman begin to look pregnant?
Third month.
Name something people wear that needs tying.
A necktie.
Try again.
A bow tie.
Try
A
again.
pass.
A noisy bird.
A cuckoo.
Straight, dude. A food.
When people know September, they forget about the cookie.
How the hell did you people get on this show?
We're getting good answers, huh?
A food associated with Christmas. Food associated with Christmas. How the hell with that? A food associated with Christmas. Very good. And something kids fill with water.
Balloon.
Try again.
A ball.
A ball. Very turn around.
Shout out to the Mexico fandom community online that keeps these clips alive. But wait,
Oh no.
there's more.
Oh no.
Next clip.
I think I know what's coming.
Flash
That's
forward
what she
from
said?
1980 to 1990.
Family Feud, introducing the Barnes family. Scott, Gar, JD, and Liz. Rich for action. Playing against the Trejo family. Ray, Kathy, and Cece. On your mark.
Oh, wow.
Oh, did you not know?
No, I totally forgot that they came back.
Yep, they came back on the revival.
14 years later, on Dawson's request, I think.
Thank you, and welcome to the feud. This is a very, very special day. You're going to see the reason it's special in just a second. The last time on our show, our champ did a sensational job, won $5,000. You help me welcome the Barnes.
Little skip, please. We don't need to see the Barnes intro.
Charmaine, is it Charlene? Charlene. Nice. And please, Trejo.
Back.
How are you? How long were you on? 7 days?
We were on 6 times.
Wow, 6 times. And what did you win? 10, 12?
Not very much.
How much?
12. About 12.
12 grand. That's not bad. Let's meet everybody because then I want to
If I
show a
can
little
remember
fun.
who they all are. This is my sister Kathy. She works for our utility company.
I don't.
My brother Ray, and he works for the police department.
Welcome.
And my sister Pat, and she works for an aerospace company.
And Pat, I see, is working a little bit. All right. I'm just gonna welcome you here for a second, Ryan. We're delighted you're here. When is this happy event?
September 28th.
When you see what this is about, this might make you smile. This family was responsible for the only time that I lost control in Fast Money and could not talk in Family Feud. I swear, 9 years, no one ever put me away except Sweet Kathy. Now, the question in Fast Money was, when a woman becomes pregnant, at what month does she begin to show her pregnancy? And Kathy said,
September.
Now, I had that rattling around in my head when Dee Dee came out, and you will never, ever believe it. Roll the tape and watch this. Yeah,
Skip the replay of the clip, obviously, because we've seen that before.
Oh, I swear to you.
This is really the one reason this show needed to come back in '94.
Pat's expecting his child in 3.5 hours.
And you can tell it was early 90s too. Look at Dawson's suit. The overly big-breasted,
In your back, 5,000 in yours.
kind of grayish suit jacket there.
Yep. When they had the format change with the questions in the bank on the tail end of what was the Ray Combs era, going back to Dawson until the show got the axe for the second time in '95. For Harry, wait. I knew there was a strange beep in there somewhere.
Harry Broadhurst will be seen tonight.
Apparently I will. What's up, guys?
Welcome, Harry.
Apologies for crashing the show.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
You didn't crash
wait.
us. You didn't crash us as bad as September crashed.
Wait. The man deserves a reaction to that.
I feel like I deserve the monkey for that one, Eric.
I didn't get it, so I'm not gonna.
Only the three of us will understand why I deserve the monkey for that, but I definitely deserved the monkey for that. All right.
Harry was on.
Oh,
yeah.
Now I get it. Yeah.
Apologies for being somewhat late back to the show, gentlemen. As you guys understand, I had a little bit of a personal situation come up with. If
I didn't think you were coming back on, period. So we're happy to actually have you join us.
I actually wasn't intending on it, but she insisted. I got her to a point where she's okay now, so she insisted that I come and join you guys and talk about our favorite game show memories and stuff. And apparently, we're doing educational history here on Life is Like a Game Show tonight, a presentation of the W2M network.
And just remember, as always, come right from the fine folks at Rick's TNT LLC, Notary Public and wedding officiating services are available in the state of Florida.
Was that Fanta or Crush, Brian?
That was Fanta.
Awesome. Good choice.
I have a raspberry ginger ale tonight.
They were on sale a couple weeks ago at the
at
the Save a Lot.
Did they have a 5 for $5 going?
I think it was 5 for $5. Yeah, they were like I know they were $1 a piece. Yeah.
So that would make it 5 for $5. Again, folks, for those of you who don't watch League to the Max or whatever, number one, you should. Number two, he's the kind of person that likes when the math is done for him.
I do like when my math is done for me.
All right, so
why do you think on the other side of the of my monitor wall here is a man with a master's degree in mathematical science and a math professor? And he does my math for me.
And as we've clearly shown on the show, a man with a propensity for getting hit with water bottles.
We're out of water bottles this evening. They all went to the recycling bin. We've been going back and forth with an empty paper towel roll.
Well, the good news is you'll have a 2-liter bottle here and a couple of more swigs.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'll drink to that later.
You're not wrong.
And for the record, everyone knows the month that a woman starts to show her pregnancy is obviously April.
Because damn it, we will be heavy-handed on the monkey tonight. It's Thanksgiving for him too.
I don't get it.
Do you really not get it, or are you saying that to be an ass?
Hey, someone's got to play this straight.
Oh, there are so many jokes there. And
I was gonna say. I'm like,
no, but go ahead.
I can't touch that. I gotta live with the man. Okay,
Eric, ball 3 way outside.
Oh my God.
I don't know if that was a pitch out, more like that was a triple homer.
Anyway, if you can't do the math, you might need to call in some help. And if you're a bit heavy set like most of us around here are, the heart can't take the suspense sometimes. Clip.
Oh no. Oh no. You asshole. You asshole.
We're heading to Millionaire.
Yes, we are.
Which of these abbreviations represents the computer storage capacity known as 1,000 bytes?
1,024, actually.
RAM,
correct. 2 to the
KB,
10.
Or MB?
This was 1999.
1,000 bytes.
They rounded.
Kilobyte, that's KB.
How positive are you?
It's either KB or MB. MB is megabyte.
Thank you, Dennis.
And they did
Hey,
always
computer man,
use
Dennis.
to advertise for computers that they use the standard 1,000 and million rather than the proper 1,024 and 1,048,576.
This
But
is
I
true.
digress.
Back in those days, times, whatever, when people were not as computer literate as they are now. Yes, it got rounded to the thousands because nobody cared about the extra 24 bits.
All right, Mr. Smart Aleck producer here. Can you do that with gigabytes?
Not off the top of my head. I'd have to redo those calculations.
Okay, I feel a little safer now. Resume clip.
Okay, Mr. Masters in Mathematics, what's the number then?
2 to the 30th. Good enough for me?
He is technically correct. The best kind of correct.
K is kilo, and kilo does mean thousand, so I'm going to trust them and go with B, kilobytes.
Final answer?
Final answer. I'm a fat man, Regis. My heart can't take it.
Meanwhile, Regis looking like somebody shot his puppy.
I'm just trying to help you sweat off a few pounds. You're right, it's KB for $8,000.
The comeback is what makes it extra hilarious.
Now, for our next clip, right? We don't want that money of his to get robbed, right? So why don't we go to this question from Family Feud?
Oh.
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house. Rob.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
1,000% correct.
I don't want to see that either.
I
just
don't
love. I just love
okay?
the brother there.
Nobody wants to see
I don't
a
want to see
naked
that either.
grandma, but
I love the enthusiasm with which you
chances?
gave that answer.
if you breaking in the house and running up into your grandmama naked.
Hey, shit happens in the villages, okay? Come on now. Anybody who's around Central Florida or knows about Florida, you know about the villages.
I was just about to say this. This sounds like some real Florida man shit, Eric.
Mr. Espinosa and I used to live literally
right
a
next to the
couple blocks
villages.
outside of the villages in Lady Lake, Florida.
Yes.
That's a true story.
All right, I want to see what happens if some rather not naked grandma's on the board.
Looking for the naked grandmama in the house, outside, in the woods, on the blanket.
Naked person.
That's the occupant person that's there.
Eric?
Yes.
With apologies to Steve Harvey, that's a bottom 10 answer.
Anthony, give me a boy's name that starts with...
And that is me legitimately popping Eric on air.
I can't. If y'all gonna keep doing this, I gotta grab my ass a drink first.
Real quick.
First, I got a tamer one. I've got a tamer clip.
Real quick, before we go any further, do either of you get the reference that I just popped Eric with?
I mean, I know what a bottom 10 answer on Family Feud is. It's a shitty answer, but
all right. So there is an article. This is actually a kickoff bit. There's an article that airs weekly on ESPN, The Bottom 10, by Ryan McGee.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
And at the very start of The Bottom 10, every week, he issues an apology to Steve Harvey.
But yeah, the different Steve Harvey, who was the original creator of the Bottom 25 for his local newspaper.
Just remember about tonight. Our audience didn't do this to us. We did this to us.
You know,
somehow I feel
right.
wait, real quick, Eric. Real quick.
He gets the monkey. He gets the monkey for that. That was
no.
well
He
played.
doesn't just get the monkey. He gets something else when I come back.
Oh no.
Oh, I know what's coming.
Somehow I feel this is all Rancid Randy's fault anyway.
It's always his fault.
Have your
have your producers spayed and neutered.
Have your bracket designer spayed and neutered.
I mean, he was a one-time producer of the show.
One time. And there's a reason why only once.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break from the clip show here while Eric steps away. Obviously, one of the
feel free, Harry, to pull up your own clips.
It's going to take me some time to figure out the ones that I would do. I wasn't expecting to be part of the show tonight, so.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
We deserve it, and I deserve this.
All right, so before we go back to the clip show here, let's actually go ahead and take a moment to, first of all, wish everybody watching a very, very happy Thanksgiving if they celebrate, and a wonderful Thursday if you don't.
Going to be some interesting football games on.
Unlike Brian, who his shirt would say otherwise, 2 days off.
So let me ask you guys this question real quick here. One of the things most people associate Thanksgiving with is family. And we being a game show podcast, obviously we have memories of game shows with our family. Brian, what would you say is your first memory of game show watching with your family?
Ooh.
I don't think he was ready for that question.
No, I wasn't.
This is what we deal with on I've Got a Question every week when we actually do it.
I will go first, and then I will give you guys time to think of your answers here because I'm going to ask all three of you the same question that I'm about to answer. I can tell you exactly how I got into game show watching when I was a kid.
Actually, and before you do, because you do. You do.
Well played, Watkins. Well played. All right.
You might say a $64,000 question. Nah, I don't want it.
Worse. It's one of the 500 questions I'm about to ask you.
Oh, snap! That's how you earn a monkey.
Something for me for that one.
Click, click, boom. Anyways, no, for me, okay, so everybody knows, depending on your location in the country, it's either 7 or 7:30 for Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. Up here in Ohio, it was 7 for Wheel, 7:30 for Jeopardy. So it was a tradition in my household as we got older, as me and my sister became teenagers and stuff, that dinner happened at 6:30. 6:30, depending on what we were having, clean up, and then we would do the dishes and we would sweep and mop the floors while watching Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy in the background as a family. So I grew up watching Pat and Vanna, and then Alex, may he rest in peace. Eric, your earliest memories of watching game shows?
First, Eric, gift, please.
Wait, was it this one? All right, fair.
First animated series.
For me, it was actually sort of two particular memories. Number one, of course, myself and mainly my mom, sometimes my dad, less said the better. But we also had like a very similar ritual. Not so much the dinner beforehand, but we would be eating dinner while we watched with a Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy block, because, well, at least here in Florida, it was pretty much the same as yours up there. Wheel at 7, I would be a master at guessing all the puzzles. Jeopardy at 7:30, I would be showing off there too, and the Jeopardy tradition is kind of carried on, especially to today. But another memory, my sweet, sweet grandma, may she also rest in peace. I was fortunate enough to, in my time up in Maryland in high school, live with her for a couple of years. And we had always made it a tradition whenever we could. We would sit down 11 o'clock every morning, good old Bob Barker and Price is Right. So many times, not only just guessing the games, but booing the contestants whenever they were horrible. Oh, there were laughs all around. I always cherish those moments.
Well, I'm going to take, and it's appropriate that you bring up Price is Right, because I'm going to take us back to our greatest game show of all time tournament. And the deciding factor in us choosing Price is Right over Jeopardy in the finals for the Greatest Game Show Tournament is all three of us have memories of being kids and being home sick on a school day where your school day sickness consisted of chicken noodle soup, ginger ale, and watching Bob Barker at 11 o'clock on The Price is Right. Brian, do you have an answer for me now?
I have a clip.
Wait. He's doing me one better here. All right. Okay, please hold.
Producer working on getting visual presentation for our audience. So while he does that, whammy! Pressure Luck, one of my favorites.
The earliest thing that I can remember as far as game shows went, I got exposed to Pressure Luck with my sisters. It was this clip right here, and I'm actually surprised I was able to find this clip as fast as I did.
Go, Grandma, go!
That's a double your money without a spin. That's rare.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
But-
real quick, have a question. Pause. Por favor.
Stop the clip.
Yes, stop the clip. Real quick. Quick poll. Preference. Add a 1, double your dollars. Which space did you guys like more?
Double your money in a spin. Double your money in a spin.
I always like the add a 1 personally. Eric?
I add a 1 for me because it works on both ends of the spectrum. Either hilarity if it's $10 or if it's like 10,000 or 100,000.
100,000 in the new era, yes. Oh my God, the number of times that's happened on Elizabeth Banks' version.
There was a $10
there was one of those too.
add a 1.
I feel like we have to find that clip next.
I think we just need to save those for the Pressure Luck deep dive.
Agreed.
Very well. All right, back to the clip.
You're now up to 67.50. That is, let's see, wait a minute. We are $1,050 less than May.
But this particular episode was on. And this was back in the good days of Game Show Network, right? Like the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on a camping trip, cross-country RV camping trip with my sisters. And they had satellite that could be taken with them. And they had Game Show Network with that. And, you know, I had seen Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, you know, not religiously every night, but most nights with my mom. But seeing that Pressure Luck episode in that particular moment, that high energy, that double your dollars hit, that I think has to go down as my most memorable game show moment. I've seen a lot of game shows over the years. I've seen all the infamous clips, all the funny moments, all the serious moments, all the big wins. I mean,
And if you're like me and you can admit this too, you've seen some in English and Spanish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Largo! There's a Sábado Domingo joke there somewhere, Eric.
Sábado Domingo! Sábado! ¡Y! ¡Fuera! ¡Y! ¡Fuera! ¡Y! ¡Fuera! Get him the hell out of here!
I cued you guys perfectly for that bit. All right, go ahead and finish your thought, Brian.
¡Sábado gigante!
Cálmate.
Siéntate.
Ya yo estoy sentado, ¿cómo me va a decir siéntate?
Why are you owing? He very clearly missed.
As we continue our appeal to an international audience here at the W2M Network.
The Espinosa is not for show, folks. Si habla español.
Hablo poquito también. All right.
Okay. ¿Cuál es el nombre verdad del señor Don Francisco?
Ay, no recuerdo.
All right.
What is Don Francisco's real name?
I legit
Because that
don't
was not
remember.
his That's not his real name.
I
The
feel like
stage name.
I feel like I'm gonna have to go to the not a legitimate academic resource for the answer to this question.
Mario Cruz.
Wait, stop. You set me up for a clip.
Uh-oh.
Of course I did.
I think we might need to ask you, Brian, as a host of this podcast.
Oh, no. What did you do?
What did you do? Do I have to throw this bottle back at you?
Yeah, you probably do.
Who was the last person to host the Oscars before the show went hostless?
Oh, my God.
Seth MacFarlane, Chris Rock, Neil Patrick Harris, Jimmy Kimmel.
Wow. This is ridiculous. I feel like Anderson, you don't know, right?
I feel like Seth MacFarlane was a long time ago, wasn't it?
I feel like the answer is Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
I wonder
looking
if
at
it
the
would
title.
be embarrassing to Jimmy if he was the last person to host before it went hostless.
I mean, I don't know that it would be a point of pride.
Right? But it wasn't on him.
It was
Certainly
on
not.
him. He sucked.
I think I have to ask the host. I mean, I don't know which it is. I think it's Seth. But I think it could be you, Jimmy. I need to ask the host.
Sure you
It's
want to
too
ask
good
the
a
host?
question. Yes, it's too good a question. not to ask the host. Okay.
Here's what I think. I think this has been a humiliating experience. First of all, I know I can see that you're both big fans. I hosted the Oscars twice in a row, and then they said, "Let's."
Is
never
it in the
do this
void
again."
between computers?
It was you.
I think it was me.
You think it was you?
It felt like it was me. It wasn't that long ago either.
Final answer, D. Jimmy Kimmel.
Yes, Jimmy Kimmel. That's what happened.
All
There
right.
was a similar moment on
What is
Week
the
of
real
Sleep with
name
James
of Don Francisco?
Mario Krutzenberger.
Why does that sound German?
Occupations, you could go all the way back into history for reasons
right.
like that.
All right, so we didn't get an answer from Jonathan to the question yet. Jonathan, your earliest game show memories.
There's a couple about the same time frame. Everybody's got the "you're homesick from school, you're watching" the legendary Bob Barker, introduced by the late great Rod Roddy in my time frame. I also have the Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune now. Well, now New York's interesting. On the New York City stations, the ABC, I can't say affiliate because it's WABC New York.
Isn't it isn't it ABC 5 if I'm not mistaken?
7.
ABC 7. Okay.
Same as DC.
Jeopardy at 7, Wheel at 7:30. But I played a trick on the folks one day. I snuck to one of the other TVs the previous hour. WLNY TV 55. Wheel at 6. Jeopardy at 6:30. How did I know all the answers that one night? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because I already saw the episode, the other channel previously.
Clever. And I was actually one of those weird kind of dual market things in Maryland myself. Because even though we were very close to the district where they held it a traditional Wheel at 7, Jeopardy at 7:30, on cable, we got our stations from Baltimore as well. Baltimore also did the flip-flop.
By the way, I just want to take a moment to appreciate the millionaire clip, because Mr. Kreutzberger was also the Chilean host of Quien Merece Ser Millonario.
Can I just point out how expertly pronunciated that was? Well played, sir. Well played.
Oh, I mean, we talk about native and gilded tongues on this podcast just for entirely different reasons.
Family show. Just steal someone else's gimmick.
Gimmick infringement, a W2M network exclusive.
I can't. But my Pressure Luck experience goes back to USA reruns.
Same.
When I was
Same.
homesick in about 1990. Oh God!
I
Later rediscovered with, ironically enough, my grandma and my aunt, because they had one of those illegal cable boxes back in those days.
Illegal cable boxes?
Black boxes.
We do not condone illegal cable boxes.
Yes. For the record, we are completely against the usage of these illegal boxes. 100% against them.
Like that.
We could never condone the use of anything illegal, streaming, cable box, or otherwise, to obtain any sort of free entertainment.
Okay.
But they had, and then eventually they did also purchase the full cable package when said devices were no longer working for some reason.
He says that now.
They actually
After we had to throw in the "we don't condone this" disclaimer.
My grandpa always watched the fights on HBO. That's why they had the full package.
Well, yeah, I remember when HBO used to have actual real sport athletic contests on it and stuff. Mhm.
Just like I remember when Cinemax used to have some good softcore porn. Wait, what?
And rekindled my love of Pressure Luck and remembering, wait a minute.
All right.
It says money in a spin. I wonder. Little did I know years later that actually did happen.
All right. So I have another question for you now. One of the
question again.
Hold on, I'm looking up a clip. Give me a moment, please.
Well, while he's looking up a clip, it's okay. You'll be able to answer it. You'll be able to answer this one much easier. Eric, Chiron, please. Thank you. We've talked a lot about reboots over the course of the couple of months that we've been doing this particular podcast. Going back to the greatest game show of all time tournament and then delving into the different deep dives that we've delved into already. So I pose this question to you gentlemen here. Reboot that was better than the original.
Ooh.
Hold on one second. Apparently, people don't understand that I'm recording and cannot answer phone calls. Sorry about that. I'm going to throw this one out to you. Not much has changed in terms of the format, but you guys were just talking about the 1994 edition of Family Feud.
Yes.
With the return. With the return.
Sorry, I just found a clip that I was looking for that I thought I wasn't going to find.
You guys talked about the return to Family Feud of Richard Dawson. And then eventually we go back into syndication again with people like Richard Karn and the guy from Seinfeld, the tall dude, I forget his name.
John O'Hurley, Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson, very forgettable host run here.
Show me food!
But, so he could eat it. Anyways.
Don't give me a reason to pull out my Louis Anderson clip, because I got one.
Steve Harvey is the host of Family Feud. Puts the previous hosts of Family Feud to shame.
Agreed.
Dawson had the charisma, but Dawson kind of came off like a snake charmer. And that a lot of it seemed put on for the cameras.
Well, I mean, to be fair. Exactly. Not to mention, it worked enough to where he met a contestant on an episode in 81. They eventually got married.
I guess if you kiss enough female contestants, you eventually find one to date you.
All right, roll the
If
Anderson
I
clip.
were to kiss enough female contestants, I'd find enough to be canceled.
Roll the
Here we
Anderson
are.
clip.
We're rolling the Louis. Okay.
Roll the Anderson clip.
Yes,
You
yes.
asked for it.
I'm rolling the clip. I'm rolling the clip.
Did you actually find it?
I actually had this already up.
Absolutely.
When we come back from the clip, it'll be Eric's turn. I have to step away from the camera for a second. I will be right back.
I also need to step away as well. And since I've already seen this clip before, I'm going to do that now.
One of these people walking in here with $10,000, but I. Let's get started. Pay the feud. Come on, Peter. How are you? I'm doing
Oh, this one.
100 people, top 7 answers on the board. You have to try to find the most popular answer. Name a part of the body that gets bigger as adults get older. Ready? Penis. How lucky! How lucky! It's good to know. Stand back there. Let's see. There's Peter's up there. Come on, Peter. Get a chance. What do you say? Name a part of the body that gets bigger as adults get older. Stomach. Stomach. Show me stomach.
Bing.
Yeah, that's a show me food right there. Stomach gets bigger. That's pretty much a show me food, Mr. Disembodied Voice.
I don't know. Well, speaking of, gimmick, the ultimate of gimmick infringement, now he'll see how it feels. I mean, well, in some cases, and, sometimes it's better to say, show me food than show me penis.
Family
Depends on the situation.
Family show?
Wait.
I sense a clip coming.
Uh-oh.
Hi, I'm Sharon. I'm not sure. Have we?
Hang around if that's all right with you.
Ah, damn it. They can't just go ahead and give me the whole thing.
Oh, not that there's anything wrong with that clip. Okay.
Yes, thank you. You know where I was going. Damn
Well,
you betrayals.
also, Eric, you had the little search bar available at the top of the screen.
What do you think I searched for?
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Of course not.
Not there's anything
All right,
wrong
give
with
it to him.
that.
Give it to him.
How you doing?
Give it to him.
Give it to him.
Hello.
All right,
Well,
let's go.
first, because again, we just love delayed playoffs or payoffs here on this show.
All right, the disembodied voice of Mr. Manhattan 2.0 is back with us now.
Yes, and this gimmick infringement of me eating on air will be seen tonight.
I mean, I eat all the time. I'm a fat kid. I don't care. All right, so Eric, I gave you my answer. Me and apparently we've all switched places again. Freaky Friday turned podcast. But I gave you my answer. The reboot of Family Feud with Steve Harvey as the host.
For me, and it was really tough to top in my mind, but I am going to honestly have to say Press Your Luck. Not just with the format and the bonus round and everything. I'm sorry. To me and everything, it stepped up. They gave it a little bit of a couple of extra gimmicks, but to me, it's just great. I know, but remember, send all of your hate mail to s.gomer@gmail.com. Let him deal with it.
It do be facts, though. I'm sorry. We talked about this before. Me and you have talked about this privately, and I guess we'll bring the conversation to the chat at this point here. I was really hesitant to give this show a try because I am not the world's biggest Elizabeth Banks fan.
Mm-hmm.
I think she does a serviceable job as the host of the new Press Your Luck. However, to me, I cannot watch Press Your Luck without comparing her to Peter Tomarken.
And I get that entirely.
Peter Tomarken was the perfect guy for this show at the time when this show happened.
Completely agreed. I take nothing away from that whatsoever. But like how I was saying about how they did Price is Right from Barker to Carrie, you know the differences, and they did it just enough so that way Carrie could make it his own. And it wasn't just Carrie hosting Bob's show.
I mean, it could have
done the same thing here.
It could have been worse for Price is Right. Mike Richards could have taken over.
There is absolutely no way in hell Mike Richards would have been able to take over CBS's flagship crown jewel of the network.
Have you seen the
Price
demo?
is Right.
Have you seen the demo from him hosting TPIR?
Yeah.
It is fucking garbage.
Allow me to quote Charles Barkley. GRBL2.
Again, there is absolutely zero way that CBS would let him take over their crown jewel. Because I'm sorry, I don't care what you say, but that is the crown jewel of the Price is, or wow, yeah, the Price is Right is the crown jewel of Price is Right. Yes, no, the Price is Right is the crown jewel of CBS. I don't care what you say. I don't care what shows they have on their lineup right now. That's it.
He ain't lying.
Banks took her spot as legit host of this show.
So I'm gonna go ahead and steal the spotlight here for a moment. I have to disagree with all of you. Not that kind of spotlight. I don't need that big of a spotlight. I'm going to disagree with all of you. I don't think there has yet to be a reboot that is above and beyond better than the original. I will say there have been reboots that do the originals justice. If you're saying that it's better than the original, you should automatically agree with that previous statement. Otherwise, you're contradicting yourself.
No, I agree
dumbass.
with I agree with you that
No, I was pointing that out to John, who gave me the iffy.
Circumstances that will explain why. Long gaps between original and reboot.
All right.
But
So
man, if anybody knows about contradiction proofs, it's the two of us.
All right, you can have the math monkey.
handed on the monkey tonight.
We're allowed. It's a holiday bullshit episode.
Here's my question. Does the monkey get a turkey bonus at this point? Because I feel like he should.
Is he getting a turkey? Of course he's getting a turkey. What kind of bullshit question is that? Of course we're going to give him a turkey.
Okay. Now, granted, we can't afford to get him a turducken, but we're going to get him a turkey and some nice bananas.
Yeah, we'll give him some bananas. We'll give him some, some of the leftover turkey.
We'll do like a banana cream pie dessert for him after his turkey. That'll work out perfectly.
Oh,
Shut up, Eric.
Shut
up, Eric.
We're not going to talk about cream pies that may be going in other places, though.
Shut up, Eric. Nope, shutting that down immediately. All right, Jonathan, your turn.
No. You didn't shut me down. No, I got a good cream pie joke in there. You're too busy focusing on Eric. You forgot I'm the other half of that coin, baby. I get that joke in there for him. We're going to stuff a cream pie in somewhere, whether you like it or not.
Just remember, folks, consent is mandatory.
And sexy. Oh, God, that was well played.
All right.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Like I said, two sides of a coin, buddy.
Jonathan, a reboot that you think
No.
I'll get? A reboot that you think
Hold on. We got distracted by me shoving cream pies up people and all. I can't even.
That justifies Brian's comment because I agree with him that this is when Elizabeth Banks.
I didn't even make my point yet. I haven't even made my point yet. I just asked for a clip to be queued up. I was going to start making my point, and then we started talking about cream pies.
I apologize. I jumped. I shot prematurely. It happens on occasion.
Yes.
Don't worry. It happens.
Don't worry. They got a pill for that.
Wait, was it me blowing the load early with the Power of 10 reference?
They got a blue pill. They got a love
Eric,
blue pill for that.
Eric, out of curiosity, is his trap door still working?
I don't know. I think we had to disable that for this
No red lights.
episode.
I'm good. I'm good. There's no red lights.
Son of a bitch. All right, Espinosa, go ahead.
Okay, so as I was saying, I have to respectfully disagree with the three of you. I don't believe that there has yet to be a show in Reboot, and I'm going to count Reboot for the sake of argumentative purposes, for the sake of debate, as 2019, which is the height of the game show revival, to present.
None of mine fall in that category, FYI.
Right?
I mean, Steve Harvey took over Family Feud like a decade ago.
Yeah, but Steve Harvey's been on the air for a decade, right? At that point, it's an entirely different show. I'm talking about like
Okay, that's fair.
2 or 3 seasons at most here, right?
Okay, that's fair. Go ahead, continue.
I don't think at least in my opinion, I don't think there has been a game show yet that has surpassed the original, right? Ooh, excuse me. There's the Chinese I had for dinner coming back.
And the orange soda. Who loves orange soda?
We do.
Jill loves orange soda.
Is it? Never mind. That's a major league gimmick infringement. Go ahead, Brian.
I'm tired of getting gimmick infringed on my goddamn actual serious point of the night trademark. A new W2M gimmick.
Go ahead, Brian. We're sorry. Not
I will say that a majority, because for those of you who know me, there is one show that has been recently rebooted that I would like to burn on fire. Which we are getting to a clip of in a moment here, because I do have a thing here. Don't cue this up yet, viewer, but yeah.
Okay. All right.
We will go back into the time machine in a moment, because we were talking about notable game show moments, and I have a big one that I got to see live as it happened. Since you guys are talking about, I get to see it on USA reruns. Sorry, I'm not that old.
Yeah.
How much?
I think that there are shows, or that the shows that have been rebooted are good, with one very glaring notable exception. But I don't think that they're good to the point that they have surpassed their originals.
Okay.
Albeit through format changes, through hosting changes. But, and now you could go ahead and put the clip on screen, because we can go to the clip now. The closest that I could say to being better than the original is the current iteration of Pressure Luck. I don't like the bonus game format changes. I wish they would have just kept it, straight man 80s version. And I think that heavily subtracts against my is it better than the original? But that aside, I think it has done a faithful, respectable homage to both Carruthers' idea and spirit from the original Pressure Luck, and Elizabeth Banks is hosting in comparison to how Peter Tamarkin ran the show.
And I would even add as far as Todd Newton hosting Whammy, and even Jim Peck hosting Second Chance.
I thought Todd Newton did a pretty good job with Whammy, actually.
I think so too, but again, I'm talking about like the most recent of recent games.
Of course. Yeah, I don't think Whammy gets the love that it deserved for its time frame.
Agreed.
Go ahead, Eric. Hit the clip.
One spin for all of that. Oh my God, get the engagement ring right now. One spin. You've got it. This is for the game, for everything. You got it. You got it. No way. You got it. You know you got it. He's $1 million. He's
That's Susan Hurst Teslas.
Because she knows about those Teslas.
That's Elizabeth Banks casually dropping a couple of holy shits on air.
I mean, honestly, if you were in those shoes, I know I would. Wouldn't you?
Okay, hold on. I want to see what happens. I've never seen this clip.
Probably because they're heels.
Are worth $190,000. Oh my God! You are winning $1 million right now.
Oh my God, don't say that.
Are the cars worth?
Oh God.
$190,000.
Oh my God, are they?
Flip it.
Oh my God.
Missed it by that much.
Exactly. Beat me to the punch.
Eric, you got to put a spoiler warning on this episode because of that right there.
Oh,
Not really.
No, because
This
again,
that clip itself is like a year old, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Jonathan, now that Brian, you've concluded your point.
Well, first off, if you're going to reference a cream pie, do it properly. Clip.
Oh, Christ.
Nope, there's a time signature here.
Oh, this one. All right. Because there was another one that I had to also get queued up.
Christ.
Well, this is him doing it, so.
Can we overrule his
Mine's a short one.
his cream pie?
Eric?
Can we get the last one to go? Here we go. Oh, it doesn't go.
If you could count, what would you do as a successor to Double Dare? I would say yes.
And do I want to do medley and make sure that Gina gets hit by her pie pod as well? So stay with us. Oh, that was terrific.
It was also Mark Summers hosting both shows. But the four that I was really referring to were tic-tac-toe from the 50s to the 70s and 80s. The Wink Martindale beats the Win Elliott hands down.
Obviously.
Match game. 70s over 60s. Yeah, match game 73 versus the match game from 61. If you count GSN's 21 as a spiritual successor of Gambit, the games were practically identical to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Then yes, 21 better than Gambit. Wink Martindale fans come at me for that one. It's not his number one show, in my opinion.
You're not going to catch heat for that. I don't think you're going to catch heat for that one.
And for the long shot, speaking of 21, Povich over the Scandal version of the 50s.
I'll give you that one. I will 100% give you that one.
Well, yeah.
I loved Povich over the original version.
And in fairness,
but that's too. But that's too far. In my definition of too far removed, right?
Yeah, and he put in that caveat. They did not fit your definition of reboot. When he changed the definition, of course, Harry.
Real quick here, yeah, and the Povich version also has the added benefit of not almost bringing down the entire industry.
I mean, he does make a point.
Mm-hmm. It do be facts, though.
I was just about to say that, Eric. All right,
and I think also Povich handled throughout the run and on the first episode, they handled the original show tactfully, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole thing was done very, very tactfully. Like, yes, we're aware this is the same show and the same format that caused a whole shit of federal laws.
They were making television history once again.
Yep.
Back.
Oh yeah.
So,
but I got a bonus.
Real quick.
I got an international bonus.
Real quick, before we go any further, just giving you guys a heads up. We are just about to hit the hour-and-a-half mark. Let's try to wrap it up within inside of the next 10 to 15 here. This is a holiday bonus episode. We don't want to go too long.
We'll try.
We'll try.
Let's code for we're not going to.
Yeah. he figured that one out quick. And I love how Eric sits there and takes a sip of his beer. Like, yep, fuck it. It's the holidays.
In other words, format, we don't need no fucking format.
Hey, Eric, remember what we were talking about at the beginning of the show?
Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight.
We're only, what, 33% of the way there?
No.
Broadhurst is just sitting there with the deer in headlights, look at his face. What the fuck did I miss?
Ladies and gentlemen, as you may have guessed, I had to duck out earlier. I was originally intended to be part of the full episode tonight. My girlfriend ran into some issues. Well,
yeah.
We'll let that.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Hold on. Mr. Watkins has to do a thing.
Of that particular statement, but yeah, it does fit.
Yeah, it's an inside joke that why Harry is getting the monkey, but needless to say, it was very well deserved.
Every now and then, I'm as funny as I think I am.
Now, Mr. Watkins, be ready on the other effect we have used on this show. Because
Doggo?
we're not coming at your favorite show for this in terms of recap or a reboot being better than the original in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Dramatic reverb.
I do appreciate the fact.
Also, why did we turn into a budget version of the kickoff?
I was just about to say, I appreciate that we went to the kickoff here or there.
That's because I had to go to that show to get that effect because we haven't used it on this show, Nielsen.
We've used it twice now.
I thought we used it last week.
We did use it once before. I do remember using it. Yes.
And we didn't have to put the kickoff layover up to do it.
That's okay. That gives me an opportunity to let everybody know that the kickoff is going on an extended hiatus. We will let you guys know when we will be back. And at this particular moment, myself and Mr. Watkins, along with Jonathan and Brian, send our best out to Kennedy Eddings. All right.
Womp, 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 womp. Thank you. At least one person got it.
Hold on. I'm going to the My Instance website. You guys continue.
So, Brian, you're probably thinking, I'm bringing up millionaire. You're thinking, you're expecting me to say, someone did it better than Reach?
No, I'm going to tell you one. I'm going to look right into this camera, right?
Bring it.
You better watch what the fuck comes out of your mouth next, Nielsen. All right, there ain't going to be bottles. I'm going to get up out of this chair, and there will be physical violence.
If you'll return the favor, if you'll not assume things, remember I said international. I'm not talking about Regis. I'm talking Chris Tarrant was beat as host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the other side of the pond.
Isn't Tarrant the original? No, Tarrant isn't the original.
Tarrant was the original. Because this man, I think, is doing a better job in the UK. Clip, please.
Very late on the fail horn by Broadhurst, by the way. Very late on the fail horn, but thank you.
It's a ski resort in which country?
It took me a second to find it.
Austria, Canada, or Switzerland?
Why does that dude sound like the Beast?
France before I saw the answers.
Jeremy Clarkson.
That's Jeremy Clarkson.
You raced there.
Doesn't he kind of sound like Mark Labatt, though?
No. Jeremy Clarkson does not. It's probably just the audio quality coming through.
Not to mention, and for those, yes, that Jeremy Clarkson.
Yes, the same Jeremy Clarkson from BBC's Top Gear, Amazon's whatever that show.
Val d'Isère.
Some say he got a raw deal when he was forced out of Top Gear.
Others would say that the show has never really been the same since, but we say he's Jeremy Clarkson.
May I play along with the question here? Because
can we not gimmick appropriate from the Stig to introduce Jeremy Clarkson? That's just not right. Jezza deserves better than this.
I say Switzerland. I'm playing along. I've never seen it.
He has not seen this before.
I would go, especially with the particular accent on the E, I would say France.
I've never seen this clip before, so.
Okay, here's what I think. Yes, finally!
This is a fun story.
I actually raced in Val Thorens, which I believe is the highest ski resort in Europe, I believe.
Okay.
But you see that thumb?
Yes.
Broke that in Val d'Isère. See that? Broke that in Val d'Isère. See that finger?
Yes.
Broke that in Val d'Isère. Can't remember where it is, though.
What language? No, I suppose that wouldn't help because they speak French in Switzerland, don't they? So.
God, I've just said that. And I'm just. The problem is, it's your money. If it were mine, I know what I'd say straight away.
What would that be?
France, but
Okay.
yeah, but now you've made me think. Oh God, it's Switzerland. I mean, I would have been impetuous. That's why nobody's given me the nuclear launch codes. I'm 100% certain it's France, and so why am I sitting here going? But what if it's? It definitely isn't Canada or Austria.
That's probably the same reason I asked you. Because I
No,
thought.
but I know Dick's T-bar. I've been paralytically. That's probably why I can't remember where it is. I know it's France. It's France, and that's my final answer.
Thank you very much.
Oh, God, what if I'm wrong?
Well, let's not stand on ceremony. France, final answer, please.
Yes, come on, computer, reveal the answer, please. Hurry up, quicker, quicker. Reveal it. Yep, thank God for that.
You know what? You know what? I will actually agree with you on that. I think Clarkson has done an absolutely amazing job with the British revival of Millionaire.
Which they went through a scandal of their own back in the day. And now I have to go back to this clip that was previously queued up by somebody.
I mean, he's been on since 2018. They've gone through 7 series now. So
yeah, I'm looking at you, Broadhurst.
I'm aware. Play the clip.
Oh boy.
Inside joke.
That's the wrong clip. That's the wrong clip.
This was a clip that I was told to have queued up because somebody went ahead.
That's my clip.
No, and we'll talk about that in a
The
few seconds
supermarket
too.
sweep is my clip.
We'll talk about that in a few seconds too, as well, because that'll probably be where we give our gigantic. Since we don't have a chance to do kickoff this week, Leslie Jones may be my dick of the week.
Same.
Are we adopting that? Can we adopt that until the kickoff comes back?
I feel like
the dick of the week.
I feel like, I mean, he raises a valid point there. That is 1A, 1B.
Only downside, the emoji doesn't look the same. And before anybody opens their fucking mouth, aubergine! It's an aubergine!
Are you saying it's a little misshapen, Eric?
I'm done.
Are you sure? Are you sure we didn't put it next to the banana cream pie from earlier?
Well, we are officially getting canceled. Thank you for listening, everybody.
It's been a great few months, ladies and gentlemen. Glad you were along for the ride.
All right, so
you got to admit that was well played. I don't have those often.
Unintentional tag team humor. Wait a minute, isn't that how the cream pies end up? Never mind.
No, that's when you make things nice and airtight. Let's get this right, people.
Speaking of France, Eiffel Tower.
Oh God, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
I think Jonathan currently hates all of us.
Yes, he does, because he is the straight man of the show.
But Harry, I got one last clip to end this, and it's a clip for you.
Very well.
Don't
All
cue
right. Cue this.
Are we
So
Are we attempting some sense of rationality once again on this episode? Because that's
yes, because that way I can stop telling viewer to not play the supermarket speed
Now
clip.
would leave with $250,000.
Why the hell did you have it?
Go to the supermarket sweep clip.
He's gonna spoil me with the ending of on 1 versus 100.
Pox all a lot of yous. It's hard work being a producer, especially one who actually tries to do stuff
shut
right.
up. Johnny Gilbert's talking. Thank you.
When the fuck did they give away a car on Supermarket Sweep?
Oh, you didn't know?
So let's give away 2 brand new Geo trackers worth over $25,000.
I do not recall this at all.
I do. I remember the Geo trackers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers gimmick stolen.
All right, so what clip are we looking
I saw
for
this. This is another one of my very early memories. And this is actually what got me hooked on Supermarket Sweep was the twin car giveaway.
3 of them are ready to play right now.
First time I ever saw Supermarket Sweep. It was already into reruns on PAX by then, but where they were mixing first run syndication with old episodes. But
guaranteed to win 2 brand new Geo trackers worth over $25,000.
you can pause it now because this is like the whole episode. Or part of a whole episode.
All right, yeah.
No, that was the full episode.
Yeah.
Bring us back full screen, Eric.
I am.
I saw that, and that is what got me hooked on Supermarket Sweep, and that was also very early on for me. I was like 12, I think. 10, 11, 12, somewhere around there.
All right, so allow me to officially issue our game show podcast Dick of the Week to Leslie Jones for ruining Supermarket Sweep. Nielsen.
Thank you.
I was doing research.
All right. Brian, Dick of the Week. Because we got to put a wrap on this at some point here. We're coming up on 2 hours.
Leslie Jones.
But I don't like always having to put a wrap on things. Sometimes it's uncomfortable.
Besides, putting plastic wrap over your banana cream pie doesn't make it taste as good.
Hey, we already had a rap moment with Jeopardy, thank you.
I didn't catch that reference.
Wait, my reference or Nielsen's reference?
Nielsen's reference.
Okay. Nobody ever gets Nielsen's references. It's okay.
We had a rap moment when we did the Jeopardy clips earlier.
Oh, yeah. No, you missed both Johnny Gilbert and Alex Trebek rapping. We played the clips.
Rest in peace, Alex.
We miss you, man.
You have another clip we're gonna play before we go into our big finish here. No more cream pie jokes about the big finish.
First, go to Ryan's other Supermarket Sweep.
We already went to my Supermarket Sweep clip, you dumbass.
Was there a second one, though?
No, I didn't have a second. I mean, I could get a second one.
It takes a while to build up a second one. Everybody knows this.
15 minutes in a bottle of Gatorade. Come on, this is standard knowledge.
Oh, it's cute that you think I need Gatorade. Anyways,
Jonathan, I mean, you don't need the Gatorade, but if you don't want cramps, you should probably.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That leg twitching is a bitch. Anyway,
The final clip, I believe, Eric, correct me if I'm wrong, this contestant on, I believe, was the February 7th episode of season 2 of 1 versus 100. Battle of the Sexes, contestant number 2. Man versus 100 women.
All right.
And it came down to this moment. I believe this is at the time, University of Florida student.
No, I don't think it was.
Mm-mm.
Oh, wait a minute. The 1 versus 100 guy. Yeah, no, he was a UF student.
Clip please.
And then I have one final clip.
Gators.
I have the last clip. I think it's appropriate.
All right, here we go.
Could leave with $250,000.
Like I said, I got the last clip out of this. And
Wait,
I-
time out. Pause. That one girl that was the first one that they showed in the mob there. I feel like I recognize her. Is she an actress?
I don't know. Possibly. I don't know.
Rewind just a little bit, Eric.
All right.
Hit your arrow. Hit the arrow. Hit the left arrow. That'll take it back like 5 seconds.
All right, hit play. I'll tell you when to pause it.
Leave with $250,000.
Pause.
I feel like I have known her from somewhere.
She looks like a comedian.
She does.
I don't know. They've been known to have like amateur comedians and actors on to help fill out the 100-man mob.
Well,
yeah, wasn't Ken Jennings part of the mob once?
Yeah.
Ken Jennings was on a mob.
Yeah.
Ken Jennings won money in the mob on 1 versus
Yes.
100, which helped boost his all-time record for
It was
for
like
winning.
$500, but yeah.
Something in 29 cents, I want to say, because it got divided among the mob.
God, what was the show that I recognize? I think she was on How I Met Your Mother.
Possible.
Okay,
I don't
go
know.
ahead. Play it out.
From one Gator fan to another.
Here we go. Okay, you might want to hold on to the railing. Yeah. According to
Yep.
Hallmark, what is the biggest card-giving holiday of the year? Christmas? Mother's Day? Valentine's Day?
This is how the series
Ladies
should
of
have
the
went
mob,
out.
Please answer now.
Damn straight. Taggart rock this.
Do you give cards to people?
I do. For the major holidays, I tend to give a card.
Bob Saget, most underappreciated game show host.
Well, I'm
Period.
kind of leaning
Mob
towards
dog,
Valentine's
lick rock.
Day
Never
just
mind.
because some people who aren't in a
And a
relationship
man
like
knows his way around a
yourself,
cream pie.
might wouldn't necessarily give out a card on Valentine's Day. It's a popular card holiday, I'm sure, but I don't think it's number one.
Parental discretion is
Christmas
advised.
seems like the go-to.
But will be completely ignored.
Mother's Day.
Nope. To put it the way Chappelle did. Better not bring your kids.
I'm going to the Dave Chappelle show.
It's another holiday where it's widely celebrated. Then, God,
I say
and then
Mother's
everyone celebrates
Day.
Christmas either. So it's
I
not
remember
like
the
a
answer
lot.
to
Like,
this
you know,
one.
everyone has to
I
celebrate or
do
anything.
too, but every time I always like the first time I got
Christmas
it
Eve is
wrong
such a
too.
big thing.
So
Way to tell me I got it wrong without
I'm gonna
telling
go
me I
with
got
my
it wrong.
gut reaction
No.
and
You have one.
Your answer could be right. I never said.
You have a help left.
right. All right. Christmas.
Now, note that help. Trust the mob.
There's some lady out there for you because you've got guts of steel. You know what, Jason? Just for shiggles, before
Change
we
the
find
format
out
here.
the correct answer, let's find out how many people.
Normally, you reveal the answer, then roll them out. He's
go to your
something like
hey,
this.
go to your
If you're going to keep explaining shit. So normally, you show the correct answer,
No,
then you
but God-
eliminate from the mob.
I get, but for this moment, nobody.
You have to
They
do
did it.
this way.
Yes.
By
Because
the way,
again,
already from the number of mob members eliminated, trust the mob, he would have been gone.
oh, it gets better.
Geez, thanks for blowing your load No. early, Nielsen. No, they already eliminated on screen 9 of the 15. More than half got eliminated.
Like I said, it gets better.
Just play the first. Not gonna happen. At this point, he's winning $1 million, or the show is saving their entire budget.
And this is exactly what I had wondered. It's like, what do they do in this situation?
How do you feel? Feel nervous. How can I not feel? Why do you? I feel really nervous because if anyone said Christmas along with me, they're clearly wrong. So that means I'm clearly wrong. And I imagine someone was thinking along the same lines I was. So now I'm really nervous about this.
It's $1 million right now. And it all comes down to Christmas. If you're right, you have $1 million. If you're not right, you walk away with nothing. But maybe some phone numbers, because you've been very charming.
He was single coming to the episode.
According to Hallmark, what is the biggest card-giving holiday of the year? Jason said A, Christmas. The correct answer is...
I say it's great to be a Florida Gator.
Why? Because you can win $1 million at a time on a game show, but not have a whole bunch of national championships?
Eric, quick question. Whose national titles are more recent?
We don't have to talk about that right now, do we?
You brought it up. Back to full screen, please, sir.
Uh-oh. So, yeah, that's just football. Need I remind you, what is the only NCAA Division I school to win both football and basketball championships in the same year? Thank you.
Football and baseball?
Basketball.
I know. Football and baseball? Hello? I don't remember y'all doing that at any point.
We have a more recent baseball national title than you do, too.
Hey, folks. This is not the kickoff. This ain't one of the sports podcasts. We're talking about game shows here.
It's okay. We're wrapping it up. Go ahead and introduce your clip, Brian, and then we'll go ahead and send everybody home.
I made this is the send off clip, right? Like, what better way to go home?
Allow me to ask this: should I do our exit first and then play the clip to send us off the air?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. You have been listening or watching, depending on where you're at.
Hopefully you were watching, because this was a very visual-heavy show tonight.
Indeed.
If you were listening, we highly recommend that you go back and watch this at the various places that my friend Harry here is about to tell you about. So take it away to the dulcet tones of Mr. Harry Broadhurst.
YouTube, Twitch, sometimes. I don't know if we have Twitch tonight or not.
We do.
Sweet. Facebook on the W2M Network page, or Twitter through the shares of the @SquidSportsHead that you see Eric posting right there immediately live. You have been listening and or watching Life is Like a Game Show, a presentation of the W2M Network online at W2Mnet.com. In addition, you can find us on all of your favorite podcast listening services: iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Spreaker, Podbean, CastBox. Hey, Jonathan, guess what?
You missed your chance on this earlier.
Answer the goddamn question.
Spotify's still here regardless.
Thank you. As in addition to the previously just mentioned video places as well. My name is Harry Broadhurst. I am at HEB the Eagle on pretty much every major multimedia, social media platform. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, kind of. It hasn't been deleted, but it doesn't exist on my phone currently, so it's possible I may eventually return. Brian, where can people find you online?
I am here on my show, League to the Max, or whatever. with this guy right above me, Mr. Eric Watkins. We will be back on Monday. We took this week off because of the holidays and what we thought was going to be a slow news week. In fact, we were wrong. We're not saying it's going to be a 3.5-hour show again, but it's going to be long. I'm also on Twitter at the Andesian. I am being told that we forgot our news desk segment, but honestly, it was half of a news desk segment, so we can cover it next week.
We'll open the next broadcast with the news desk and the updates on the Alec Baldwin story.
It was a minor update. It not really anything worth covering.
So, instead of going out with a whimper, we're going out with a whimper instead of a bang.
Tiny news desks need love too sometimes.
All hail Squid Sports Head, the king of the dick joke. Where can they find you online?
You can find me online when I'm not making dick jokes, intentional or otherwise. Of course, as you see my Twitter handle at Squid Sports Head. There is going to be some more stuff for live tweeting, probably Friday if you're late night. U.S. women are facing Australia down under, so
giggity!
I'll be up for that.
Giggity!
This is too easy.
Giggity!
Make sure you bring your Reynolds wrapped banana cream pies.
And your Gatorade.
And your Gatorade.
Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. That's all I'm gonna say.
Finish your plugs, Eric. Giggity.
Yeah.
So you can find me there. For if you're not interested in any of that kind of other stuff, you want flame wars, tutoring advice, what have you, can find me on Facebook at Eric Watkins, Guy, Wine, Recliner, etc. If you're already not sick of me here on this network, first of all, thank you. Second of all, Soccer to the Max, League to the Max, or whatever. The kickoff when we return from hiatus. We've got other projects in the works, so I'm going to be all around. And naturally, as always, this plug brought to you by the fine folks at Rick's TNT LLC. Again, tax consultation services available, tutoring services available, notary public and wedding officiating services available in the state of Florida. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Subtle. Jonathan, where can people find you online?
Ironically enough, we didn't talk about baggage at all tonight. Segue.
We're wrapping up the show.
JTN 2002, Twitch and Twitter. The Facebook's for the personal friends. Also, the show's Twitter, W2M Lilags.
And don't forget to pay attention to the W2M Network official Twitter at W2MNet for your updated poll for the next show that we cover.
Yes.
Do we want to go, since we know what the options are going to be, do we want to go ahead and announce them on air here real quick?
Sure.
I
say that and everybody goes quiet.
I forgot what we discussed.
Yeah,
so honest.
I forgot them too.
Honestly, we're probably going to have
producer, isn't this your job to keep track of such things?
Who the hell reminded me to actually write them down?
I'm going to blame this on Nielsen.
Ditto.
Oh, of course.
You're the educator. You're used to documentation.
John.
5 days of vacation, motherfuckers.
John, I'm afraid to tell you Albert is disappointed in you.
So you could say it's really not that great being a Florida Gator after all.
Oh, shut up.
Sir, reserve rights to say those words after the Florida State game.
Yet, I mean, technically, they did beat Florida State. No, you didn't beat Florida State earlier this year.
We were supposed to, and we didn't. So may you have the
All
exact same amount of luck
All
that
right,
we did.
All right, folks.
Not a sports show.
From all of us here at Life is Like a Game Show and the extended W2M Network family, we hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow. And whether you're spending it with your family or with your extended family, like us four here are one heck of a game show podcast hosting family. We hope it's filled with joyous moments and epic winning game show moments like our last clip for the evening.
And for the little extra afterwards, since some news desk was mentioned, may not end up like Craig Ferguson's desk.
Oh my God. You had to get that in, didn't you?
That's what she said.
I was waiting for Eric to make another dick joke. Go ahead and play your clip, Brian.
Have a good night, folks.
Thanks
We'll
for
see you
listening,
next week.
watching.
This has been a W2M Network presentation.
Oh, you have one more spin you have to take. There's a difference here of about $5,000, less than that, about, what is it, $4,500. You're going to have to get that or more in order to win the game or something with additional spin. You can't pass because it was passed to you. You have to take it. It's SC in Columbia, Ruth and Michael. Here we go, Ruth. Hang on, Michael, here we go.
Let's go. We need another spin now. Come on. Let's go. Big bucks. Ready? Stop.
Stop it already. And Ruth, you are
I think she just had a big finish.
Hard in the
Good night,
interruptions,
folks.
but well played.
Good night, folks.
Thanks for listening to Life is Like a Game Show, a presentation of the W2M Network.